everything like one person has one leg on front, we have a bunch of setup from that. But if the person switch stance, I don't have to do the same thing for both sides, you know what I mean? Especially because like it's hard to do the same thing for both sides. You have to just figure out what is more comfort for you. But we have to have like an answer for everything. If the person put one leg, you have to respond to that. If the person put the other leg, we have to do something too, you know what I mean? So this side is not my favorite side, but if someone put this, I'm not gonna ask them for change, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure we're not gonna make a deal about that, you know what I mean? But especially when he put his leg, I know what he wants, you know what I mean? He don't want to just stand up over here, he wants to start to pass my guard. And a lot of the time, I prefer to be on my butt, but maybe he just pushed too hard and get me back on the mat, like this. So, on this position, what I have to try to do is like, if I have a chance, come back. But if he's really holding me over here, guys, at least try to keep this foot outside. This foot outside is gonna give like a little bit more like a safe position just to hit on past you quick. Because if this foot in the middle, maybe he just kick the leg, 1 second he can be on my side. But with this foot outside, he at least is gonna have to clean up that first, right? So give him a little bit more extra time. But I cannot wait for this happen, you know what I mean? To start work. Or even if my leg's over here, I can't wait for that, you know what I mean? I cannot just keep fighting to put the leg over there, because this is gonna count like to he do his move before I do anything. So it doesn't matter if my foot is over here, or if my foot is over here, I'm gonna try to control his leg as much as I can. I'm gonna try to cross this half guard. But before this, I'm gonna concentrate on this hand. Both hands gonna have to try to break his grip. First thing, no matter where, no matter how, we have to break his grip. Every time you feel like uncomfortable in a position, we have to break his grip. On the situation over here, foot goes on his hip and just push him back at the same time. But maybe he comes so close that my foot doesn't reach his hip, you know what I mean? His foot can rotate. He puts so much weight on my leg and my foot doesn't reach over there. So even with the other leg, if I can, kind of bump him a little bit. So I use everything I can to kind of like push him back a little bit, just to help with the momentum of like break this grip. Or maybe he starts to cross his knee. This knee go inside, and I use everything I can to break his grip. So kind of bump him a little bit, just combine with like pushing it. Now if he try come close, now I have the control of his arm. At least he's not controlling that much anymore. So from this position over here, guys, with the control of his arm, I'm gonna go with my other hand and dip like a half guard. You can rotate over here, over here. So now with the other hand, I'm just going to start get underneath. But it doesn't matter if you drop this knee or if you drop the other knee. Every time I'm gonna try get underneath of this leg to get the control of his balance now. So from this position, I can choose if I wanna reach for his ankle and rock and get a sweep from that, or if I wanna just push him away and just work the X guard on the other side. And just finish on it. So one more time. So from here, he puts me on my back. Whatever I can do to break this, keep this control. Don't let him grab again. Go dip in a half guard over there. Get underneath of this leg. Look how I kind of even went lower just to get a little bit more of control of this foot. Now with this foot over here, I can bring to this hand, or I can just push him away from me and just lock the X guard. With the X guard, if you stand up, just push him back. So one more time. So you push. Deep half guard. Leg goes underneath. If I have to, I can use the other leg and then put this one. From this leg inside, this leg is the one that is in front of him. The other one is way behind him. The leg that is in front of him can bring me the foot, or can just push him away and just lock that guard. Look, just like before, to put my back on the mat, I want to work as soon as possible to break this. I have to use every help I have to try to break this grip. So I was able to get this grip. Right when I start to like go to like a deep half guard, he starts to like use this arm to block me. So what I mean, like he start hold my head, he starts like stop everything. Don't drop, just hold, don't let me go over there. So I try to go over there, he just start using his arm to hold me. Or maybe this arm is on my collar, maybe this arm is on my arm, he's not letting me reach over there. So if you feel this arm is closed and this arm is stopping you to work, we gotta break this grip. This arm stop everything, this arm is holding over here. He's not letting you go to like a deep half guard. And he's close to you, he's not moving away to try to stand up. He's on top of he's holding your back on the mat. And he's so close that we can't give up on the position. We can't, oh, I'm gonna sit up and do something. No, we have to work from that. The guy is pressure, his knees is crossing, he wanna pass your guard. So he's driving to me. I just grip, I start working. I gotta start working this grip too. So from this grip now, guys, he probably still really close to pass your guard. You know, from this grip now, I'm gonna start to cross this arm. So this arm is on the other side, so things start to get more familiar now. You know what I mean? So this arm on the other side, we start to cross this arm and make a good grip behind his elbow. Behind his elbow is like, no matter where you can grab over here, his elbow is over here, just grab something behind. From this grip over here, guys, we're gonna start to like come out with the sweep. So even if you start to come really close to pass, cross your knee, we have to maintain like a distance with your shin, with your knee inside or something like that. Because now the other foot is gonna come out. Once this foot come out, now the sweep is just easy to make now. Keep this arm across as much as you can, and look how I'm gonna just like a tap the other foot. And don't let go this arm until we get on top. Hold this arm until we like establish like a top position. So we have to try to get close to that situation. I know like everyone is really slow, but imagine when someone is try past your guard, everything he do one side, maybe this guy does to the other side. We a lot of time we used to someone have the right leg on front. I prefer to put my right leg on front, but some people prefer to put the left leg on front. And because they are used to that, they're gonna put pressure no matter what. You know what I mean? They're comfortable with that, and you better get comfortable like to defend both sides. So imagine someone is like really close to pass your guard, and you have to just get out of that somehow. You know what I mean? So he dragged me. I broke his grip. I start going over there. This arm starts stopping me. This arm, like every time this arm come close and to stop me, start work to break this grip. His knee is still inside. I'm not give up of his knee. So try control his knee. You don't have to cross, but just like don't let go his leg. All right. So this hand comes over here, just cross his arm. Cross always under my arm, not over my arm. My arm is on top and his arm is under, always under my arm. Now the grip, just make the grip over there. If you start getting too close, because now he has the other hand, so if you start coming too close, just keep your knee on his chest, your shin, like just keep a distance from him. Don't let go this arm. Go with the other foot over there and just like make it drop. One more thing, like why we have to do the last move. So he drove me back. I broke his grip. I start go over there. He can use his hand on my collar, or maybe right after I break his grip, he just starts to work to break my grip too. You know, he don't have to wait like to get his arm control. If he's strong enough, he has like really strong game, he's gonna start breaking the grip. So it's a good time to just make a grip on his arm. So every time after you break this, you see his arm start coming. Make a grip on the arm too, and then we work the same thing. Right? So it's a very strong like reason why, because after you break the grip, especially if maybe it's not your strong side, the person is gonna come and try clean it up and take that grip, you know, out. You know what I mean? Just free his arm, and that's a good chance to switch to the other arm. Maybe the other arm is your strong arm. Maybe he wanna hide that, but if you wanna break this grip, maybe he cannot break like the grip from two hands with just one hand. He gonna give that, and that's when you start things start get more like a normal again.